It's really important that we consider new ways to collaborate with our students, look at new tools and new approaches for them to share in team environments and to create new bonds and tools for sharing. So over the last year, I've introduced or reintroduced the concept of using Google Docs for large team projects, so that students are opening up a Google document, and in the Google document they can meet at a specific time. You can actually see them collaborating on a document at any given time. They can chat within the document so that they can create a space for them to meet and to develop their projects, and that I can jump into and find out what the status of their work is. So this has been a new door for them. It's not something they're used to, a little bit of pushback, but this concept of collaborating, sharing content, and developing content together is a skill that our students have to develop. It's where the world is going, and it's something that we have to continue to evolve and look at. In that collaborative nature, I've also used blogs, not this past year, but the year before and the year before that also. And blogs are a wonderful way to open up communication to your students and to have them start to interact with each other on a different level and to create a community feeling again. And there's many different ways to do that. But I would suggest considering that also. And one other assignment that I did that students have really enjoyed was a large classroom where my students had to produce presentations, and the logistics of getting groups to come up and move up to the front, load their presentations, and rotate is very difficult. So I actually had them all videotape their presentations. So that way I was able to say, no more than 3 minutes. You need to submit a link. I gave them options to produce their videos, and then they just basically went up and clicked a link and we watched their videos. And it was more interesting for them, time was controlled, it was more dynamic, and if we weren't able to get to all of them, I was able to watch them on my own afterwards just by receiving the links. So it was a very handy assignment and something that I would recommend if you've got time restrictions to work with.